the day. Namaskar. I am a utopian guy and I am 24 years of age. Why I say that I am a utopian guy, I tell you the reason because I constantly create fake scenarios and imaginable scenarios in my head. And one day I will be walking on a stage to address masses, and the speaker on the stage will be introducing me by my self-written introduction for myself, and which goes like, whatchamacallis here has made his way into the hearts of audiences by sliding on an ice slab, down the stairs, somersaulting, cartwheeling, eyes trembling, lips trembling, a visceral maniacal energy, but still coyly boyish. If you would like to know the meaning of that utopian statement, ask me the question towards the end of my speech. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to break the ice with all of you. And to break the ice, I would like to introduce an alliteration, which I like to call myself with, and which is pragmatic poet. Why I like to call myself with this alliteration, poet, because in tranquility, when I'm just sitting with myself, I have a heart full of feelings and emotions and desires, which I like to write in the form of poetries, verses, or stories. I engage myself in deep hours of spiritual practices, but I'm pragmatic and practical enough to realize that having a poetic heart, having good intentions will only matter once you achieve a worldly stable position. I'm pragmatic and practical enough to realize that we need to toil hard in order to strive and thrive in the layers of this materialistic world. And that makes me the pragmatic poet for the day for all of you, ladies and gentlemen. To break the ice further, I would like to narrate few anecdotes of my professional as well as my personal life, which started in 2015, when I wanted to convert my childhood dream of becoming a medical student into reality. And I toiled really hard. I gave my blood and sweat to prepare for this examination, All India Pre-Medical Test, which is nowadays known as NEET. And I failed miserably at it because I wasn't able to convert my dream of going to a government medical college into reality. I was shattered at that point in time. I remember I was in Jaipur and it was 4 in the morning. I just came out of the counseling session and the guy sitting in front of me, on my face, he told me that we don't have a seat in our college for you, kid. And that shattered my dreams completely. I rebuked and I took it on my ego that now I will be doing something even bigger, better, and more challenging. And to take it on my ego, stupidly, foolishly, I started preparing for civil services. I was like, now I'll become an IAS officer. I started preparing for UPSC examination, which I had no interest in. Little did I know that UPSC, becoming an IAS officer, becoming a civil servant was not my cup of tea. And then fortunately, I stumbled on the realms of management industry, where I realized that I had to be on my feet every single day. That it challenged me, it challenged my inner core, it excited my inner core. And that's how I became, and now I am a human resource manager. Ladies and gentlemen, having gone through this roller coaster ride of career aspirations has given me plenty of life lessons, 3 of which I would like to share with all of you. The first is, no matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it becomes, life is the miracle you are searching for. Never settle with something which doesn't excite your core. You'll not be able to excel in life. Second is, if I want to excel in my life, I have to be good at something. It has to be challenging and it has to excite me from my core. Overcoming some of my failures has taught me that I have a stronger will and discipline than I suspected. Repeated failures has taught me to stop pretending that I'm someone else and has given me the clarity to stick to my inner core. And lastly, that failure is a fantastic teacher. It teaches you to be humble and also teaches you the importance of risk taking in life. And here I am, having gone through multi-verse of academic prolifications, I would like to call as, because being a science student, stumbled upon the realms of arts or humanities, then going into a commerce industry. I don't want to sound as Mr. Seen It All, but yes, in my ways, I have. And because of which I learned the live lessons which I just shared with all of you. Now, having gone all through this, I introduced myself with a very funny and a weird line. Then I became serious. Then I also have a poetic heart. What does this convey? This conveys, ladies and gentlemen, that I have shades of gray. And what do I mean by having shades of gray? That I have a multi-lattice form of personality. And I have tried that multi-lattice work of personality, the sound of which has transferred to your ears as I attempt to break the ice with all of you. Thank you so much. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.